Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Dragon Warrior Winter League. Now, we have for us today Centroid41, RG365, and juef, and this is round two, and we're doing a little Chaos Light. Your co-host for the evening, I'm juef17. With me is Edge Talvaron, who had just played his Week 2 seed last night. So, Edge, can you tell us what our runners are in for tonight?
Indeed, and welcome in, everybody. We are in for what they call Chaos Light, which is going to be random monster stats, XP Gold, with vanilla abilities. We've got very fast XP speed hacks, a small map, short and easy Sharlock, as well as you've got two different things that are tri-stated, the Somersault and the Treasure Guards with keys. Sorry, three things. So we'll find out here in just a few moments once our racers get started whether or not we've got keys. If we've got a key in that back, we're going to have keys on the seed. So this is going to be a real interesting one. It makes for a lot of fun. This is the big one that a lot of people either love to hate, or just absolutely loathe. So strap in, guys. This could be insanity at its finest, or this could be a very tight race nonetheless. So this is going to be fun to watch, I think.
Oh, I think it's going to be a great race coming in. And if it's anything like the one that just was at 6 o'clock, we have no clue what we're going to be into until we're into it.
Oh, yeah, and of course, yesterday's race, you see a lot of things in Chaos that you don't normally see ever. Seeing skeletons that hit for way over 70, or, Dragon Lords that pull up a ton of HP, and you have very little strength, having to go to 24. So you've got a lot of different obstacles that could be coming your way. You just don't have an idea until you see it.
Exactly.
And of course, currently we have our racers sitting. We've got at least one strength HP build. I'm not sure what the other two are, but this is going to be the week where you kind of break out a different build that you're used to playing normally.
Well, everybody's using strength HP, so they all start with 5 attack power and 10 defense power. Nice 20 agility off the start. Only 19 HP and 8 magic points. I wonder if we start with any spells, though.
Well, that is going to be a kicker, because if we do have the keys, since we didn't have any wings there, and we have no key in the chest, so that means no keys. This is going to be open doors everywhere.
And when you're doing Chaos and you have open doors everywhere, is your first thing saving at the king to try and get a gold grind going?
See, this is, if gold grind's possible, maybe, but at the same token, like, if you've got Summer Sale that could be tri-stated, so you're not necessarily going to need, a ton of gold. Maybe about 5-6 Gs I'd maybe pick up, but I'm so far not seeing. I saw Dragon Scale. We see another bamboo pole, so
the bamboo pole,
and the death necklace.
So you could trigger one here. And it looks like Centroid might. I think that first chest was gold.
Yeah, and well, the Death Necklace chest is there too, so that one gives a little bit of gold. But we're going to see what's in the basement here over on juef's screen, and we'll see what's down there to possibly assist. Radiant Return are top spells, and the Music Man is downstairs, so we have a turn and spot for that harp.
We got a cave right to the west.
Oh, yeah, but with 5 strength, until you find that noodle, you're not really going to want to get out there and do much.
Let's see if the Wraith's the noodle. Nope.
He's a noodle, but he's not a very wet one. He punched for a good bit there and sends Juef back home. RG going out and fighting the same thing.
And Centroid has ourselves a gold grind. Over 14 grand now. Does it look like it looks like the Magidrake has a lot of defense power, but not a lot of attack power.
Yep, and chat noting that both turn-ins are right there at home, because that is the Jerk Cave right outside the castle.
Well, at least you know exactly where you need to go, and it's not that far.
The question, though, now becomes, where is everything else? Again, small map is very helpful, but depending on how the twists and turns of the map go, that could be a little bit of a pain. Magi Wyverns with sleep, and they hit pretty hard too, hitting 10 on Juef. Yeesh.
RG's on his way out again. Just doing a little grinding right now. We get double wraiths. RG knows to run away.
Centroid hits the Hakai, but it's not enough for only 4. He's going to reset right there. Man, this is going to be rough. Wyverns are not the noodle either.
And neither are Metal Scorpions. If Metal Scorpions are, then it looks like they're rolling like friggin' Metal Slimes at the moment.
Yeah, RG taking the reset there for that one. This is tough, man. I think RG's going to go back for that torch on that Metal Slime, though, that Metal Scorpion, see if he can't get that off, because it could be the noodle. I mean, our runners have used the torches out pretty well, but the Drakey is hitting for just a very little bit and not getting a lot out of it either. So this could be 2.
But he's also resisting a lot of juef's attacks right now.
Well, there you go. Got it down.
And we got level 2. You want to take this one?
Sure thing. 3 power, 12 speed, 4 HP. Not much there, but it gives you at least that little bit of power, so now it's not so hard to start punching on a couple of things.
You could probably, if you find more Drakeys, just keep going there for the time being.
Magic Drakey with hurt. That's nothing new.
Drakemas are going 1 for 1 right now. But juef did not have enough MP to do the HP to do the melee.
Well, at least he's found something there, so we have a little bit of an oomph to go off of for at least some experience with juef having our only kill so far.
Centroid has found a Drakey as well on level 2. Like a good neighbor, Sharlock's right there.
Very nice. Sharlock being just south of the castle, so we've got a little bit of knowledge for exploration there for Centroid. That's a nice little piece to have. You've got the 3 main things you have and are going to need in this seed right there close to home. Now it's the fun part. Where's it all at?
And RG has joined us with the Drakey kill.
All right, so the level 2 club not feeling so lonely at the moment, but this is a tough start for our runners here. Again, with only 8 attack power and everything still hitting pretty rough, you're going to need some of those little bitty guys. And there's another Drakey there. Even with the added strength, though, they are still resistant to damage at the moment.
Well, and maybe you can damage race it.
Yeah, I think at full power you should be able to damage race this pretty well, because it is missing quite a few of its hits as well, so it's not so bad, but they're hitting between 1 and 2, and without any kind of healing or anything, yeah, RG did reset back to 1. He found a Metal Slime up there.
But nope's out on that.
This is really rough. Seeing a lot of this right now.
11 and heal. But no more magic points. But we have a heal now up on Centroid's screen.
As well as 16 attack power, doubling his attack. That's going to be key right there.
Let's see what's available. Let's see what will succumb to that 16.
Well, Juef now finding the wonderful bits of Sharlock there. Finding Scorpions are heavy hitters, too.
Woo! Holy crap, heal more at 5. RG is at 5. Now the agility of 40, HP of 42, strength of 41, still only 8 magic points.
Yeah, the Hakai on that Magic Drakey really helped him out. 71 experience points is huge, and he gets another shot here for 1 power, 1 speed, 3 HP, and 15 magic points with the spell of sleep. So that'll help out a little bit too. All right, so
All
all the
runners
zone
are
1
level
stuff, he's
3?
starting to one-shot. Yeah, we're still stuck there at 3 on the other guys here. But, again, it's just getting past that initial piece to break away a little bit here.
Mhm. Whew! Wyverns are stepping up, though. They're dropping some heavy artillery today.
Murder birds in full effect there, man. Ouch.
If anybody has any murder bird emotes, throw them out there. I will be every time a murder bird murders.
Well, RG's going to find Sharlock being close to home, so now he has the same information everybody else does, but he's got a little bit of oomph to it. And here goes everybody else getting some oomph there on a kill there on Centroid screen, so he's going to get 25 power or 2 HP, 6 hit points, and move up to level 4.
Wizards aren't your friends yet.
Yeah, no, the wizards are they're still pretty gross. But RG's going to try and get a little north here and see if he can't get some exploration in with a refresh of some power, and we'll see if he can't get a little bit more in that experience slot there.
And we have some hills. We found the highlands.
We all love the Highlands. They're a great place.
Yeah. We found a sparkle bridge and another. Ooh, but a green dragon's in the way.
He goes down in 1 punch.
And goes down in 9. And we found all the old men already.
And a little bit of a ghetto gold grind there if needed, but everybody seems to have taken a little bit of gold from the beginning, so not too terrible. We'll see if we can find our first town, though, so we can spend some of that gold.
Nothing but grass, forest, and desert thus far. Wyverns. Wyverns will kill you, but the heal more might work. Oh! And
unfortunately, these versions of the murder birds are not susceptible to sleep, as that one had no effect, sending RG out of there. Wow!
Okay, we're still on 4, and Centroid has gotten to 6. And looking like just wasting Drakies and Drakimas and Magidrakies.
Well, Juef takes down the Drakima. He's going to get a little bit of a level off of that. I believe it's going to bring him up to 6 as well.
Race go down for at most 12. Oh, we got a slime. 12, and it runs away.
He's still just as scared as he is in the standard seeds. And now the seed has been confirmed. One day I'm going to get to witness it. I'm going to get to witness just a search spot on a Sparko bridge, and it's going to be glorious.
It's going to be the greatest thing in DW Rando history. Oh, Droll Magic gets clocked for 33. And hits like a truck. It's like Centroid's staying there. And so is Juef. And Juef is now at 7. 3, 15, 9 hit points, no magic. Still stuck at 23 magic at level 7.
Well, the big piece
not a good time.
I was going to say the big piece is we have those heals, and that's a nice thing to have, but nothing is opening up here because we are just still so missing out on stuff. But the Wizards hitting that hurt more, sending Juef out.
A silver shield for 87 was okay. 187 for the magic armor. That's pretty good too. Garanham is a nice little steal rate.
So fire sales going on right now. That is super tasty, and that's going to help RG with a few things there. Maybe not take so many very tough hits as he just doubled up on his defense power there.
And let's see what we have back here. Wings. So we found McCartney, the fairy water, and gold.
Gold strewn all over the place. The dragons don't hoard their gold very well, so that means that they are hoarding other things, and that could be dangerous.
Yes, and we have Swamp South. Both Juef and Centroid have just been continuing on with the grind, both at level 7. We got a Magic Wyvern that's asleep.
Centroid 8.
Magic Wyvern gives 40.
Sorry about that. No, Centroid hit 8. He had a 4, 17, 25, and a little bit of magic. So lots of HP. No magic in this seed, though.
Lots of agility. Because Juef said 8 as well. What do you think the advantage is right now? Getting the levels or getting the exploration in?
That's a tough one because everything here looks like it is hitting like a Mack truck. Mm-hmm. RG is fully kitted out with that fire sword now, but man, it's still the business is being given right now.
I wonder if he goes just to grind now that he has all the equipment he needs. Because everybody, these Centroid and Juef are just like, take these hands, everybody. The Wyvern does fall asleep, and then send Juef home. Kima's running away. Magidrake's running away.
So a lot of our early game stuff now not having anything to do with RG, but RG does pull a level out here, so he's going to get that little bit of boost there for level 7, and then he'll probably see level 8 on the next kill. He did know there's a few enemies down here, so let's see if they still hit like Mack trucks. Not as bad with a full kit now.
Not as bad, but still, you can do the heal more, maybe damage race this. Okay.
Scorpions give a little bit of gold, but not much in the XP department as some of the other stuff. Magic Wyverns have sleep.
Ew.
RG immediately nopes out of that one. He's like, I don't think so. I don't think so, Scooter. Well, we see that metal scorpion up on Centroid's screen there. He is at level 9 now.
89.
And it's 89 for that one.
55 strength, 35 MP for level 9. You're still nowhere near anywhere good.
Well, we do have a death necklace on everybody from the throne room. We've got infinite keys, and this is just going to be really interesting to see who breaks out and finds the first item. And of course, even we've got the first town, but it only was Swamp South in the back behind, and it did have a few things for him. But I mean, this is still rough. And Wizards with Hurtmore is not a fun thing to see.
No, but they don't hit hard outside of that Hurtmore.
They don't give much either.
Droll Magi sends RG home.
Yeah, Wizards giving 5 experience, but a little bit of gold there for 233. Not the ideal monster to see right now.
A little bit of gold. That was like half a chest.
Yeah, but is the Hurtmore really worth it?
No, it's not. RG's finding out the hard way as well. But gets the 5 and the 200.
Well, I mean, level 9 with, like I said, there's lots of hit points on this. So many hit points. 106 for both Centroid and Juef. Of course, RG is a little bit behind as far as levels, but he has explored out and found a couple of towns. I mean, there's no advantage here because chaos is, exactly what it is. It's chaos. You still have a lot of things to find and a lot of things to do.
There's 8 for RG.
Getting a tiny bit of that HP boost. And Juef, man, these birds are not playing tonight.
Oh, we need to write the Battle of the Murder Birds for this seed.
Telling you, man, these things are just, they're throwing their own, well, they're throwing feathers. That's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. The feathers just happen to be razor sharp and poisoned.
Well, there's an Axe Knight, and he's not hitting very hard. Let's see if he's given any kind of experience, though.
We'll see. And we'll see how much... oh, there we go. At 91, it's not what you want, but
I think 91's the
Centroid
best
is
thing
now
we've seen
found.
so far.
Sorry, yeah, I know. It's sad that 91's the best we've seen so far, but so far, Centroid has now found Garanham.
And with that nice chunk of change there, he will kit out as well. So very nice for him. And unfortunately, Juef is just, he still can't get past us. It's either the murder birds that are taking him out, or those wizards just making him drain those resources, and then something else is taking him before he get there.
Sharlock has come outside. Well, at least when they're not giving experience, they're giving lots of gold.
Oh yeah, but in a seed like this, where literally having about 2,000 gold gets you what you need, it's nice. And we have Mountain Cave up on RG's side, so we'll be able to see a little bit of something here. We've got 6 chests down here. Let's see what we have inside the mountain today.
Knights have sleep. Axe, please. But they're not hitting for much. And they're getting hit.
Yeah, RG swinging about 2-3 times, and he's able to take these guys down. So, not terrible. Again, 91 experience points, nothing to shake a stick at, but it's nice to at least get something out of it and not have to worry about getting slammed.
Exactly. And we have an herb.
Yeah, free heal there.
I mean, if he's doing his swinging now, that experience gap that he left by getting kitted up is going to close.
And
Centroid's kitted up too, though, so it might not close as quickly as RG might like it.
Well, I mean, they're all kitted up, but I mean, he's within 100 of Centroid right now, so a couple of good kills or at least one decent enemy gets him right where he needs to. And then we had dueling axe there.
100 behind now, yep. Yep, they're all dressed up and no place to go. And we have our first Shahali, who is the real star.
Hakai for 59.
Ooh, what was that 65 they just got?
That was experience, 65 experience for that one, so very nice.
There's the big swing.
All right, so sword down there in Mountain Cave. Mountain Cave is going to be a little needed with a little bit of lack in some abilities here, but that'll give you at least a little bit more oomph to your swing.
Absolutely. The kind of oomph where you can almost make a dent into the Dragon Lord vanilla. And while we're at the 20-minute mark, can we get a link for these 3 runners? And if anybody out in this chat has not yet followed Centroid, RG, and Juef, all it takes is hitting that link and hitting that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. It builds their communities. It builds our communities. It makes the world a better place. And while we're at it, do the same for our Restreamer High Spirits, our trackers Shihali and Destiny of a Dragon Warrior, and my co-star Edge Talver.
Oh, and of course, don't forget Oog as well, because everybody puts on a good show with whatever it is they do. We've got a lot of people who play the randomizer here, but we also play a lot of other things too. So it also, like he said, helps the communities out. So now Juef has found the wonderful town of Garanham, so he's been able to kit up and get through some stuff there. We have Centroid in Mountain Cave as well now.
Yep, and we have both Centroid and RG at level 10 with 82 agility, 108 HP, but only 56 strength and 56 MP. Or 55 MP.
Yeah, this is looking a little rough. I mean, it's great that you've got the ability to swing, but it's not so great when you can't cast enough heal mores or anything like that to keep yourself going. So this is not great. Tough.
It's not great when you can't find a grind spot with somebody who can give you 100 more.
Well, we still also have quite a few things, man. We still have no key items are found, and that wyvern has 255 HP. That's rough.
225, I thought, but still, that's. Oh, we have a rogue scorpion for Centroid. Like, oh my god, hitting for 52. But 2 shots, only 6.
That wyvern was working on some body condition and hit the gym quite hard.
Yeah, the gym broke upon the hit too.
Yeah, this is rough. You've got right. You've got all the defense in the world, and you've got some power to swing. But man, it's not near enough for some of this stuff. This is just crazy. I mean, what else are we going to see through this?
I'm still waiting for a tier 0 enemy with wombo combo.
Gross.
Blue or red slime, preferably the blue one.
The blue has had enough. Well, this is definitely an interesting spike tile, and now the wyverns are not really swinging for all that much anymore when you kid out and you actually get up there in your levels. But, I mean, it's still, with that many HP, I mean, it takes a minute to get through that, especially without hurt more.
Stone Man's hitting like a feather, but an unpoisoned soft one.
Okay.
Lot of HP, or XP, but MP. Ooh, only 6.
So chat saying vanilla abilities equals no wombo possible except for DL1 and DL2 if he has sleep. So we've seen a couple of different sleep DL2s here in the last couple of races. So I mean that is still very possible.
Mm-hmm. Another town. Juef takes a princess back. We have found the town of Coal, baby.
All right, let's see if we have anything on that 4 steps of the bath, and we're going to get to see the armor.
Woo! Now talk about being completely dressed up with nowhere to go.
Wow, so now you've still got quite a few chests out there, and you've got several other search spots still available in Hawksness, possibly Overworld search spot. You've got chests in Grave, and you still got 1 chest in Rimmaldar. This is now a where is all the things? And again, you got a small map, so it shouldn't be too tough. But if these maps are really windy, like they look to be, it can be a little bit of a track to find anything. Centroid has a town over there. Let's see what he's got. Looks like it's going to be Cole, because he looks like he's in a very similar area to RG there.
18 power, 1 speed, 6 hit points, 6 magic for level 12 or level 11. Sorry. Now we can do 3 to 7 on the Dragon Lord vanilla.
It looks like we've got another town there on RG screen as well. So hopefully we'll be able to see what that one is.
2 towns.
The Twin Cities. Let's go.
Metal Slime's only 28.
All right, so Centroid verifying his stats with that armor on. Seeing the insane defense they've got in this seed. And now we have Rim, so we've got 1 spot here to check.
And this would be a great find if we needed keys, naturally.
And he steals the old man's gold.
Juef finally found Mountain Cave, so we'll be getting the swing soon enough, hopefully. Oh, Magicians, 39. Ew. Just keep casting that hurt, please.
Yeah, the day you come against a magician and just wish they would just throw some magic at you.
Yeah, right?
Centroid seeing Breckenary, going to get a quick sleep at the Breck 6 here.
Oh my goodness, we have 100 point. The Knights give 122. And EMP is rating. Welcome in, EMP, and everyone from EMP's chat. We're about 27 minutes in. We have lots of agility, lots of hit points. We're starting to slowly gain strength and MP. And RG is completely kitted out. Centroid will be soon. Juef will be picking up Erdrick's sword as long as Juef gets through. Sorry, Mountain Cave here. And it's been one of those seeds where the very start it was hard to find the noodle. A couple minutes to find the first points whatsoever.
And of course, chat throwing out there 27 minutes, nearly 27 minutes to find a thing worth grinding for an extended period. Yeah, we are still way, way out there. And level 12 is 2,000 experience points. So RG is pretty close to that. He's about 200 away.
And just think, it's Chaos Light.
Oh, yeah, the big Chaos hasn't even shown its head yet.
Nope.
And what's worse is we still haven't even got into Sharlock. So there's the agility, the crazy agility on the Star Wyvern there. 75% hurt more and 25% DL1, or baby breath. So that's not bad, but the stop spell, or the hurt resistance, sorry, yikes.
There we go. Juef's gotten to 11.
Aaron says, comfy chaos.
Wraith Knight's hitting for nothing. Having heal, though. And only 16. So yeah, only one 100 XP enemy thus far. Centroid and RG are basically covering the same ground right now. And we have our Erdrick Sword for Juef.
All right, Wolf Lord's worth 113. They've got a little bit of a stuff to them.
And what's way up here? 2 more points for level 12 for RG.
And there's Grave for RG. All right, so our top 3 here in Grave, we have the Wings, we have more gold, and we have the Stones of Sunlight.
We have the scones. They are raspberry scones today. If you don't like raspberry scones, you'll have to find another scone place. We just got a great race going on right now. It's going to get more exciting as we get closer, because we all know when it's chaos, the most chaotic thing becomes Sharlock itself.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, we've seen already a couple of seeds this week that have insanity. But there's the level 5, 1, 21, 13, and the Spell of Outside for RG.
And RG is the first one to collect any sort of homework whatsoever. Centroid should be finding this cave shortly.
Yeah, they're right on each other's heels here. It is going to be insane. These stats are just way out there, man. 79 strength at level 12.
RG's trying. RG is trying. You'll be using a heal more.
And now Centroid is in the grave as well, so he should be picking up his stones here in just a moment. We still need the harp, and we still need the token.
And it looked like the Wyvern's not worth it now. More gold.
Gold on the 4th chest. Now we've got one more. He's going to go ahead and deep dive. But Juef has found Hawksness.
Be a golem and then be a fairy flute behind it.
That would be awesome. That'd be this seed right about now.
Yeah. But only... Oh, it's a skeleton. What has Skelly got?
Skeleton goes to sleep, and he's getting swung at pretty hard there.
79. That was 110. For 13, ew. And it's the token. Well, if it said Erdrick, it could only have been the token. Here's our slime. Oh. So we have stones and token. We still don't know where harp is.
Well, the positive here is we don't have skellies who are swinging home run for the fences, so that's not a terrible thing.
No.
All right, so Hawksnose is actually pretty close, and it is kind of starting to look like Harp could be on the search spot because RG has gone all the way to the bottom. We've already seen, Rim's chest. So at this point, and now we know what Hawksnose has. Yeah, I think at this point it's logical to say that the Harp is there on the search spot.
Yep.
At least the plus two it is.
55.
Yeah, okay, I was wrong about them swinging for fences. They can still.
Was asleep.
Oof.
Yeah.
This is true. We have not seen Tablet Cave. Ooh, that's a wonderful 50-50 ball right there.
Yep.
All right, Juve hitting 12 or hitting level 12 there. So now it's just to 13, which is 2750 according to our tracker there, saying that the old man has the knowledge.
Do we have a return? I'd be returning home. I think RG and Centroid really have done all of the searching they can do here, unless RG is just swinging to get to that level 13.
Oh yeah, because werewolves are 333 experience.
Oh jeez. We're in the XP. We're in the XP.
And that's got to feel good at 119 attack power. But only 74 magic. You're definitely going to want to see that level 13 to see what we get here. So here we go again.
And one shots too. So we have level 13. We're sitting on power by 1, speed 1, hit points 9, magic 5. So we're still waiting for a hurt more, aren't we?
Still waiting for hurt more, but still waiting for strength.
Yes. Well, 80 at 13. It's not horrible.
Right, and High Spirit's bringing up last night's race. 79 strength is more than the race had last night at level 24.
Wow. RG's Gwaelin just going in circles. Full floor's not that bad. That's another hundo, isn't it?
It's not too bad. 3750 for level 14. So there's a good chunk for that.
One more werewolf will do it. Bad times draw.
At least he's not hitting near as hard now.
Yep. Bad times draw.
Well, Centroid now has outside, so he was able to get out of the walk of shame through the grave again. And our armored knight here, he's only taken 10. Yikes! He's got some agility to him there.
Yep. But does he have the hit points?
Even hurt, only getting for 10, so low rolled the hurt there, but we'll get another shot for 14, and they have hurt more.
Heal more. Oh.
RG immediately nopes out, not even close.
And there's level 14.
Alrighty, here we go.
Go ahead.
We've got 8 power, no HP, 32 magic points. That is tasty.
There we go.
Now 128.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yep, that is nice. 128 with 111 magic points, 144 HP. This is definitely very nice. And RG now just needs to find that last piece. So he needs to either find Tablet Cave or Cantlin, and we have yet to find Cantlin.
I was going to say, we haven't seen the shopping mall yet, so.
Like I said, this is a 50-50 ball. Do you go for the search spot, or do you go for the chest?
Yeah. Go for the head.
Always go for the head. If Thanos taught us anything.
Yes.
But look at that level 15. 5,000 experience points for that next level.
Yep. So what? That's like 4 werewolves.
that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But right now, I don't think anybody else has seen a werewolf. So RG has a massive advantage here, but now he's having to go back through and research every single spot he's already been through. Because again, we're missing two things. We're missing that tablet cave, and we're missing Cantlin. And Cantlin's a big one.
RG also has not found Hawksness yet either. Juef's the only one to have found Hawksness at this point.
Yeah, and Juef found a 345 Spectre, so he now has a little grind spot.
Spectre. Now,
38 minutes.
Chaos, if you use Repel, it's whoever has the highest agility, right? So it's not guaranteed like you'll only repel non-Sharlock enemies or anything like that.
Yeah, because I think we saw it yesterday where even with Repel, you're still seeing Spectres who weren't hitting were hitting pretty hard, but they had 255 agility. So yeah, it was pretty rough.
And the the token will soon be in RG's possession. We have a 1, a 1, a 9, so that's the 13 for Centroid finally.
66. So the skeleton is he's come over to continue his reign of terror over here.
Yeah, you got to put him to sleep, or at least try.
Telling you, the skeletons buffed up this weekend. They all just what it is and this is a new thing that I found out. These guys are just using skelekinesis to communicate, trying to help your skeleton remove itself from its fleshy prison.
Oh, jeez. Skelekinesis. That sounds frightening.
Well, now Juef has his stones, so he's got tokens and stones.
Yep, definitely have their calcium, and so does RG. Now it's just finding Cantlin. RG, you've already been there.
Yep, he realizes immediately and steps out. Juef is in grave, so he is continuing the descent down only to find nothing there. And of course, my wonderful rival can't find Lynn, right? Am I right?
Yeah. And EMP had made a good point. The skeletons have definitely had their calcium.
Like I said, they were ready for this week. They came in prepared.
Yes, they did.
All right, so we have RG who's come down and around into another spot. Hopefully, this is a spot we haven't seen, and I think that could be. It is. RG has a bit of knowledge nobody else does now. That's a little bit rough when you have to go down and around and see a spot that you may have missed on an earlier trek through.
You know, it's going to be great when they're going to have to go find Tablet anyway, because he just says go and fight. No, okay. 84! Gotta go get Gwalen. Can't not get Gwalen on this one. Don't know how you're going to count those.
So hard of a count there. And I'm digging that one, Aaron. A marrow defeat. And look, there's the other cave we were missing too.
But what would be in here? Death Necklace or Fairy Flute? But they could also
either
be in
one
Sherlock,
could still
can
be
they
there.
not?
Yes, they can.
But this definitely puts RG in the driver's seat.
Nothing, which means he's already got the full of whatever it was.
Yep.
Probably herbs. All right. RG's about to find his harp there.
Ooh. Oh, good. It's a 2-shot.
The Hakai for Centroid taking the skeleton down with no problems, and he's going to pick up his stones, or his token with the princess in hand.
But think about it this way: RG is basement away from a Troden, 3 steps to the left, 1 to the north, 1 like west north, to get the rainbow drop, and then he's already down. He's basically all ready to go.
And with a full complement of herbs already, he doesn't have to go find another town to go and pick any of that up.
No, he doesn't. Edge, can you cover for me? I have screaming children at their mother.
No problem. I can continue on here. And Centroid is going to drop the princess off at home. And Juef is still looking for Harp. So we have a little bit of a conundrum on the other side. They do not have the knowledge of Cantland. And again, it's just a spot that we missed just ahead of time. Well, here we go. There is the Music Man giving up the stone, or the staff. So we have staff, stones, and token ready to turn in just next door to the castle here. That is very true, and considering we don't even have Hurtmore, again, is that going to come into play here when we go down into Sharlock? Because the spike tile could still play as the Great Equalizer. We'll find that out here shortly, thanks to the short Sharlock here. Summon forth the Bifrost Bridge, and away we go. Yeah, RG's not even wasting any time. He is going to go straight in with the stats he's got. He's not even going to bother with a death necklace here. Druin Lord doesn't want to let him go, but he's only hitting for about 4. Has hurt as well, so still only hitting for about 4. Yeah, this one is this one's not going to be great. Finally gets away from him. Took a minute there. Those Druin Lords, though, not fun to play with the high agility. And the spike tile is another skeleton. Hakai for 118. He just one-shots him. He doesn't even bother. He's kicking the door in. Alrighty, so RG on his way. Let's see what this DL1 has. So weak with a nice little noodle stick there. But DL2 breath on the DL1. He's not even disguising himself anymore. Stop spell drops, so we don't get a shot there. Let's see if we see another stop spell.
Looks like DL1 wasn't too much of a problem.
DL1 has DL2.
Oh.
But he was able to get through pretty easy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks like Jeff's finally gonna go around and find himself some shopping mall and some coordinates.
Yes, indeed. So RG's first stop spell did not hit, and we haven't seen any spells come across.
Not yet, eh? Usually it hits, doesn't it?
Well, not necessarily. It can miss. Chat saying I cannot wait for the heal on the back end here. That would be an absolute terror to see.
When the enemy heals, what would you usually take off of what you've hit them for? Like if you're doing the math, and you like, so say you got like 60 on a on a Star Wyvern and hits heal, what would you think you've had on it now? You've hit on it now. Roughly 25?
Yeah, roughly about 25, 30.
Okay. On heal? Wow.
Yeah, so there's the heal, at least on the, and there goes the stop spell. He's got plenty of resources left for this, though. This should be a good hope to finish out here.
Juef now has the harp. Going to trade in. Going to get the stones. This looks like a beefy DL, too.
It does indeed. Nails the fairy water.
Another heal, so this is very good. Double. And get your GGs out in chat for RG365. Killing the Dragon Lord, bringing him back for the roast later.
That was real nice. It was a little scary, though, as chat pointed out. Having to miss on 3 separate stop spells, wasting that precious resource, though. He was able to do it, and, I mean, hey, that was really nice on his end. So, congratulations. Hopefully, we'll have him in for a little chat afterwards here.
Okay, so we have a rainbow drop for Juef, and Centroid, once this Rogue Scorpion's down, is going to have his harp, and everybody's going to be ready to go.
Now it's just going to be the race down to the bottom. Juef has the advantage right now because he's already turned in. Centroid has to go back and turn in. But, you know, again, great equalizer being that skeleton. RG was just real lucky on the crit.
Oh, we got crit? Awesome.
Yep, 1-hit crit and fully took it out. And joining us here in the booth is RG365. Congratulations. How did you feel about this one, man?
Oh, that start was just awful. Just trying to find anything that you can get experience on.
Yep, we agreed in the commentary booth for sure. And by the way, congratulations on first place with a 48:39 time.
Yes, thank you. I think that werewolf in the swamp there was the only decent enemy I saw the whole game. And
there
so
was
much
a Spectre with 345.
Okay, I think I saw one, and I don't remember if I actually killed it or if it ran away. So much stuff was running away the whole C2.
Yeah, it was a runner.
Yep, chat bringing it up. If RG doesn't crit that skeleton, there's a good chance that DL2 might have failed because of the 3 stop spells.
Yeah, well, he got the crit.
I don't know if I would have kept casting the stop spell, but I thought I had magic to burn, so I just kept at it.
Juef's at the skeleton. The skeleton's asleep. And stays that way. Oh, nope, there's an attack. Ooh! Now he's done.
So there it is. 193 attack power, 105 on the HP. And resistant to stop spell, but doesn't matter because he has no spells. But he is just, like I said, skeletons this week in general have been hitting the gym.
And we're on Dragon Lord 1 for Juef. And
So
there's the first DL2. Go ahead.
So RG, I've got to ask the question on my own here. How did it feel having to come back around for Cantlin on that little bitty strip that possibly got missed on earlier exploration?
Yeah, I kind of had that corner of the map marked as something that was outstanding. So once I saw that the swamp cave met the mountain cave, kind of in that little top corner there, I kind of had it down to one way to go. And fortunately, it was just the corner.
Sorry. Juef had to waste, I think, 3 heal mores to get that DL1 down.
And DL1 has heal more with a consistent DL2 breath. That was rough for him.
Yeah, I didn't see the heal more either. I was able to take it out pretty quickly.
I don't know if Juef hit the stop spell early on.
Yeah, got the stop spell right away.
I tell you,
There you
coming into this week, going against Centroid and Juef, who have a ton more experience than I do, I definitely was not expecting first place. So I'm still kind of recovering from that.
You even reset a couple of times at the start too. What was the inspiration behind that?
I knew I needed to save that torch to find something to give me a couple levels and get out of the strength, the low strength.
And your decision to go get kitted out before you decided to really grind really paid off for you.
Okay, that's good to know. I mean, there wasn't much out there, and the gear was close by.
He's on the heel, spell blocked. And GG's for Juef coming in second place. We're on Dragon Lord 1 for Centroid.
Yeah, I have no idea which town it was I saw across the river, whether it was Cole or Breckenary, but I knew I had to get to that town, and then Garenham was even before that. But yeah, GG to Juef, and hopefully Centroid can take this one down right now too.
Now,
Yeah,
I
this
did
was
not. Sorry, I didn't catch if we hit a stop spell beforehand.
Yeah, Juef, coming down to his last few bits of magic there, came through in the end, but that was a bit rough. And of course, we also have the our two runners, Centroid and Juef, who did do a complete rescue of the princess. RG, you didn't rescue the princess. Was that just by choice, or were you just kind of didn't really see a need at the time?
Better things to do, like finding something to get experience on.
Fair enough.
What was the spike in the swamp?
It was a wyvern with either 225 or 255 HP. It rolled up pretty high. And joining us in the booth, Juef, congratulations, man. That was a scary DL2.
Oh, yes, it was. But I was so ready to go back and use my death necklace and be done with it. But it went better than I thought it would. GGRG, by the way.
Yes, thank you. GG to you.
The massive difference is you had a DL1 that hit you with 7 straight DL2s and then a heal more. RG, unfortunately, did not see the heal more whatsoever.
Oh, I did not see it as in... did he put a stop spell on him?
Nope.
Didn't happen.
No stop spell.
Wow, that's amazing.
And Centroid finishing up here as well. Get your GGs out in the chat. That was a pretty tasty finish for Centroid. So what were your thoughts going into this from beginning? Because that beginning was real rough.
Oh, it was. Honestly, I've seen so many hurt more starts on this flag set so far in the races that have happened this week, and I was almost expecting it, but it didn't, and no close town either. So it was tough, but kind of, I mean, not much different than a normal jail start, I guess. I've been wanting to know how much HP that Drakima has, because I'm not sure if you've seen it. I've critted twice in the same fight when I was level 1. I think it would have been amazing, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, they only had 41 HP.
Okay, I had a while to go then. It was not quite close despite critting it twice.
Yeah, that was a pretty rough one, man. You all, Centroid and RG, step for step just about as far as exploration for a little while there. It was kind of interesting. And speaking of, joining us in the booth, Centroid41, congratulations on that finish, man. That was a tough seed.
Hey, thanks, Gigi. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know I could just jump in commentary too. I was in the waiting room for a bit. I thought that seed was okay. Just not a lot of experience points to go around, and then I don't know, it wasn't too nasty, but just a lot of enemies popping up in front of you. But other than that, it was pretty good.
Congratulations to all three of you. And you guys noticed you finished on level 14, and Hurt More and Repel did never came.
That repel would have been great because I only stopped to buy fairy waters once. I should have made a second large purchase, but you know how it is. It's like, do I spend the time to do it or do I just go? It's like which one's better? You never know.
Well, with towns being so far away from where you guys were at, and literally all of your in-game content right there in the same spot, that would have been a heck of a walk to come back. So I can feel the decision not to go back for a second shot.
Yeah, Breck was way out of the way, and I hadn't even seen Caitlin at the time where I was thinking about more fairy waters.
Well, there we go. Our DL2 statistics. He had 120 HP, 140 attack power, 50% heal, 50% DL2. So, man, that was something else. And the fight was real close for Juef. I mean, it was rough because the burned heal more early due to the DL1 having the terrible fire breath, and heal more was rough. Going into your positional round next week, what are you guys' thoughts coming in positional now?
I do like Stair Shuffle, actually. I don't know that I like having 8 points, because that means I'm going to be going against some good runners for another week in a row here.
Yeah, Stair Shuffle is for me the scariest flag of all. It's unnerving, it's difficult to track, it's difficult to remember things. It can become quite the mess quickly, so I look forward to finishing last in that week and be done with it, but I know some people enjoy it. It's quite a step up in terms of randomization and potential difficulty spikes, so good for them, not for me.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder. I see we got the random chest locations on as well, so it's hard to do. It's hard to do quickly and efficiently, and it's hard to keep track of it all. It's not too tough to find your way around when you have the maps up, but it's hard. It's hard to remember where you've gone and where you still need to go. There's no easy way to keep track of that quickly while you're playing, I guess.
Alrighty. Well, with that being said, gentlemen, we absolutely love this race. You guys put on a really good show, and for this to be over in 55 minutes with everything stacked the way it was, absolutely amazing. Any
Great
final
running from all
thoughts?
three of you. And what we are going to do once we leave here is Jay Coper's in the middle of a Link to the Past race. Cross Keys, I think. So we're gonna head there. But do we have a schedule for the rest of the week? And could we get the links for the runners and the backstage crew as well? Once again, everybody, if you haven't followed the people who are running, or the people who put this all together for you, give it a shot. Let's build the community a bit more. There's nothing bad about building the community. I don't think anybody in this chat thinks this community would be bad if more people were in it either.
I'm going to say thank you to both Edge and Oog for doing commentary, Shihali and Destiny. Destiny doing double duty on the tracking tonight, I think. High spirits for restreaming. Obviously, you can't do any of this without you. And once again, GG to my co-runners here, juef and Centroid.
Yeah, GG's both of you, and thank you so much to the Restream team. Much appreciated as usual.
And we have a note from Aaron in chat. The next race is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Channel TBD. And we're not sure where it's going to be yet, but we know it's going to be at 8.
Alrighty, well, with that being said, guys, we're going to head over and give some love over to Jay Coper. So, for my co-commentator here in the booth, Ook37, for my restreamers, Shihali and Destiny of Dragon Warrior, and our restreamer, High Spirits, and of course, our racers here in the booth with us. Thank you guys so much. It's been a blast. I've had fun. Let's go give some love over to Jay Coper. Take care of yourselves, friends, family, loved ones, everybody, and take care of yourselves. We will see you guys again tomorrow at 8 o'clock for another Dragon Warrior Randomizer race. Enjoy and have a wonderful night, everyone.